Hi everyone, kamusta? My name is Shayo and welcome back to my channel. Now, I'd like to ask you, sino sa inyo yung mga nagkaroon na ng challenges with credit card bills? Kasi nung mas bata ako, nagkaroon na rin ako ng challenges dun sa credit card bills. And I asked my mom to lend me money para mabayaran ko yung bad debt ko with credit card. I did that dahil I was about to apply for my home loan. And luckily, naayos ko siya on time just before I got approved for my home loan and I was able to really get my home. In this video, I'd like to share why it is important for us business owners to have credit cards and also how we can somehow manage yung credit card bills natin on time, every time. So I hope makatulong itong financial insights ko sa inyo. And there will be a lot more videos talking about credit cards dahil this is something that I really use as a business owner. So I hope you watch along. When I started having credit cards, I only used one card. And I only had 10,000 pesos as credit limit. And it was with my HSBC credit card. It was easy for me to use because it helped me with my transactions. It was also convenient dahil I did not need cash to transact. And somehow it gave me that, wow, I'm already an adult because I can go to a restaurant, I can go to Starbucks and pay off using my credit card. So it was really helpful. 2 more cards came from other banks which had higher credit limits as well. And then that's when the challenges came in. Yung getting to follow the due date, follow how much you need to pay, and also make sure that you cover all of the payments. It was a bit challenging, and that's the reason why I needed to pay off my bad debt with some of the cards and call it off with some of the cards as well. And now, as a business owner, I am enjoying just one card. Isa lamang siya. And it's with Union Bank. So, I've had this for quite some time already. I think since 2005. And this card, what's best about this is that it doesn't have any annual fees. I really like this card and I really use it for all of my transactions, especially with my partners and suppliers abroad. That actually leads me to my next point, wherein as a business owner, it's really helpful to get a card with a higher limit because when you're buying your raw materials and also maybe some machineries, it's easier for you to transact, more convenient also to get a lower price on the items that you want. So it means that your supplier will also get the benefits of getting the transaction and also the funds from the materials that they're selling to you. As a buyer for myself, I make sure that I get the maximum power of my transactions and also the funds that I have to get the price that I want for the raw materials that I need. Having the transactions, I needed to make sure that I also cover all of the amount that I have to pay. That's the golden rule with borrowing money. Kailangan mong magbayad. And if you cannot pay what you're trying to owe, then don't borrow it in the first place. So if I have a 50,000 or even 90,000 or even 120,000 pesos transaction with my supplier for my raw materials, I make sure that I have that money on my bank ready for my payment when it's time to make the payment. So I only extend the payment up until the certain due date or even days before the due date, especially if it's the weekend or holiday. I make sure that I pay days in advance para wala akong mga fees, wala akong transaction fees, wala akong late fees na kailangang bayaran or intindihin. Imagine you're a business owner, you want to make money, you don't want to lose money. And that's one way for you not to lose money. With using a credit card as well as a business owner, I particularly like this card because I can have points from SM. So last year, I got gift certificates for myself, about 8,500 pesos. And just yesterday, I used some of it for gift for my friends and also for myself. So very random purchases, some things that I want, I get it from the points that I get from this one. So thank you for the freebies. I get those types of freebies using the card. Also, what I like about this is I can also get mileage and also free hotel bookings. With that as well, you kind of have a special treatment just because you're on that particular membership points. It's not the typical nangungutang ka, pero you're getting perks from dahil nangungutang ka. I hope that makes sense. Right now, I only have one card, tulad nga na nabanggit ko kanina, and I always just use this if I have the balance available in my bank account. I also make the transactions very easy. I have a checking account with Union Bank as well, so it's easy for me to do that and to manage my finances. I would recommend if ever that you're going to have your credit card, make sure that it's easy for you to pay. You can also automate it just to make sure that it's easy. You don't have to think about it. Mas madali, di ba? Sayang yung time natin to actually go to a bank, pumila, and then, pay off fees or even use third-party applications wherein you have to pay for transaction fees also. Another thing that I also want to include in this video is to make sure that you limit yourself with the credit limit that you get from your card. With my card, I always talk to my bank and make sure that my limit is within my limit. I don't ask them for an increase of my limit because I'm very comfortable paying off if ever that I maximize the card. And I make sure that that's the only amount na kaya kong bayaran. I don't go over than the limit that I have and even the transactions that I get. So it's a win-win for the bank and yourself dahil hindi ka may iwan ng utang mo at yung bangko hindi matatakbuhan ng inutang sa kanila. For now, those are the things that I can share as a business owner on how credit cards can help your business and also why we need credit cards as a business owner. I hope that this video was insightful for you. If it was, I hope that you give this a like, and I also invite you to subscribe to my channel. I'll talk more about the perks and also how to manage our finances with the credit card, so watch out for it as well. Again, my name is Shayo. Lagi tayong mag-iingat and I'll see you sa susunod na clip. Bye-bye!